Hiya, thanks for joining me. Firstly, this video is dedicated to my friend from down under in Australia, who kindly reminded me about a date code, hence this video. So yeah, it's dedicated to you. Cheers, Shaz. And it's to do with the date coming up of the ultimate duality double 2, 22nd of the second month of the second millennium, and the 22nd year, 22nd of February. Just quickly showing this Baconis gematria on Palindrome time, spelt in my channel name way with the letters, because it's a capital letter cipher, the Baconis. 457 in reverse Baconis. Couldn't help but have a laugh at that being the 88th prime. 88, so duality 8, 8 all about time, the infinity loop. I'm not even going to mention Back to the Future, etc, etc. Palindrome time with the numbers for the date itself, 457 in Baconis, 88th prime. So what's so special then about this date? Well, of course it's the palindrome, forwards and backwards exactly the same. As we can clearly see there, 22nd February 2022 is exactly the same going backwards, 22nd 02 2022. But because 2 looks the same upside down, the date looks the same upside down as well. 22nd of the second month 2022. So it's very unusual that you're able to do the flip as well upside down. That's why it's so special. But all the 2's there, big duality year, it's a big date in time. But there's also a date connection, because 22 years, 222 days after JFK Jr.'s plane crash will be almost February 22nd. The day after 222 will be exactly 22 years, 222 days after JFK Jr.'s plane crash. Let me just show you that. So that's when it happened. 16th of July 1999. From that date, very significant date in history. Former president who was assassinated on the 22nd, remember? His son then dies in a plane crash on the 16th of July 1999. 22 years, 222 days after then will be the day after that February 22nd there. So pretty straightforward. Involves the 2's again. It'll actually be the day after 222, which basically means then 22 years, 221 days after JFK's plane crash will be tomorrow, February 22nd. It's that day after code in place. 221 showing up, of course, in that number there. February 22nd showing up in that number there, and the year. pretty crazy on just that. But there's more, and this is my little addition, so thanks, yeah, to Shaz for that little reminder how special this date is, the duality, but also that date link with JFK Jr.'s plane crashing. But just looking on this number then, 223, yeah, it's 322 in reverse. That's why we're looking at 223, because of that 2 link with JFK's plane crashing date. Now 223 there is the 48th prime, okay? 48th prime. Add the two together, 223 and 48. You'll get 271, which is already in place in there. Simple math again. 271. Now look at that number. You'll see that that's February 17th in reverse. 172 backwards, yeah. Okay, so we've got 223, this date. 48th prime, add them together, 271. In reverse, that's 172. 17th of February is the 48th day of the year. So that code exists all year long, every year. Just by adding its prime to it and reversing the outcome gets you the 48th day of the year of 172. It's not just that, because 271 itself is a prime. The outcome is the 58th. You can look that up if you want. Or shall I show it? Yeah, go on then. It's 271 then. It's the 58th prime. So we've just gone from 48th to 58th. That's a difference of 10, isn't it? So a difference of 10 between the primes, 48th prime for that one. When you add it together, you get the 58th. So it's that binary connection again, 1 and zeros. Also as well, when you turn 172, the reverse then of that, into a time for 172 minutes, you get 2 hours and 52 minutes. 120 plus the 52. That also has a link, because then that looks like 25th of February, doesn't it? Here now. 25th of February is 48 hours after the 223 date. 48th prime we already spoke about. So just by changing that into minutes, 2 hours 52 minutes, 252 is revealed, which just happens to be 48 hours after the 223 itself. 2 days, of course. Duality 2. The twos. And that date very much linked to JFK Jr.'s plane crash. When you look at 17th of February, the 48th day of the year, to 23rd, well, it's a difference of 6 days, isn't it? Genesis and all that. 6 days is 144 hours, of course, which is time in Jewish, 12 times 12. Numerology for the date itself equals 12 as well. You add all those 2's up, you've got 6 of them. It's 12. 12 times 12, 144 hours between those two. That date's found through that. So yeah, I hope that does kind of make sense. All linked to the 48th prime. 2 days, 48 hours. 222. 223 is the day after. JFK plane crash code. Cheers. Just leave you on this bit of gematria because it's connected to JFK Sr. It's the reverse reduced cipher with the exceptions for P and E. P you keep as 11, which is November. E you keep as 22nd, which is 22nd of November. For the JFK Sr. connection to that cipher itself. Ridiculous, to be honest, that equals 137. Bearing in mind the specifics of the exceptions. P and E you keep as 11 and 22. 22nd of the 11th month was JFK Sr. assassination date. Palindrome time for tomorrow. 137, that exception cipher. 33rd prime, yeah. Cheers.